Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here for your September 2024 general reading. We are looking at the first half of September, the first couple of weeks of September, and this reading is for our beautiful bulls, the earth sign of Taurus. I hope everyone's doing well. Thank you, as always, for being part of this blessing of being able to create these videos. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch them. So Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, this is your video. Cross-watchers, if you're cross-watching for a Taurus, this video is also relevant and important to you. If you know any of your other signs or your sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, watch those videos as well. It can be helpful in bringing in additional insight, additional perspective, and additional kind of viewpoint. It's a general reading. It might resonate a little differently for everyone watching. Take what resonates for you, leave the rest. If something really does hit home with you and you'd like to take a deeper look at something, or the reading style resonates with you. If you're interested in a personal reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else, feel free to email me, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can see that contact info by clicking the description of this video. I would just love to hear from you. I can usually get back to you quite quickly the same day or within 24 hours with more information. I do offer quite an array of choices for reading options. Tried to put a little something in there for everyone, different types, lengths, cost, styles, spreads, and all areas of life. So if you're interested, send me an email. Okay, Taurus, let's see what the first half of September 2024 is bringing in for you. For those of you who like to know, I am using the Royal Deluxe Tarot and clarifying with the Gilded Tarot. We begin at the beginning with the Fool. It can represent a whole new chapter, a whole new cycle, or it can literally represent being foolish. Well, Seven of Cups. It may be that you have your head in the clouds on something. You're looking at the best that it could possibly turn out to be. Possibility and potential, which there's nothing wrong with that. We all need to dream. Everything starts with a dream. But paired with the Fool, you might not have your feet on the ground. You might not even have a toe on the ground with this. It might be that you're being a bit too idealistic and not realistic enough about what the what's practical right now. Next, we have the Empress. Can represent a significant, powerful or significant female in your life, like a mother figure, fertility. It's new beginnings, abundance, your physical and material abundance. And the Ten of Wands. Wanting to let go of something which has turned out to be quite a heavy burden. We'll clarify that. Next, we have the Three of Coins. Compromise, negotiation, collaboration. Trying to get everybody to agree. Trying to get everybody on the same page. Trying to come to an agreement on how to move forward. Perhaps how to build or rebuild something. It might, for some of you, that might be a relationship, and that maybe a difficult or challenging relationship, and that relationship might be with a mother or a mother figure for some of you. We have Judgment with that as well. A significant crossroads, a significant, opportunity, a choice as to whether or not you want to try this. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy and subject matter for the first half of September. For the first half of September, Taurus is the Devil. I just got to download that for some of you. When Spirit strikes, it really strikes. That for some of you, this is about a relationship with a mother or mother figure specifically. I think it's a small portion of you, but I'm getting it quite clearly that this is a relationship that I don't know, it may have always been a bit contentious or conflictive, but it feels like there's been a lot of difficulty or issues you can't come to a common agreement on how to deal with. for some time, maybe a few years, maybe 3 years for some of you. And you're looking at it through maybe some rose-colored glasses. But here, I'm glad to see that this optimism might work in your favor, although you need to be practical about where each other is coming from and see if you can meet in the middle, rather than the goal being have them agree completely with you or them wanting you to agree it completely with them. It's about finding a bridge, a way to kind of meet in the middle here. But it's an ongoing situation here with the Devil card, because that represents cycles that are quite challenging or unhealthy and addictive, like the same thing over and over and over again, and yet you can't quite pull away from it, right? Or, I mean, it's difficult to pull away from it. And if you're talking about family relationships, I mean, yeah, those can always be tricky. All right. For others of you, it's a situation you want to rectify, and you're trying to, there's a desire to want to, again, find a bridge, a way to meet in the middle. But I think you're going to have to deal with it a little bit differently than you have in the past. And here the Fool and the Seven of Cups can be quite positive, because it can be about, looking at different options, different and newer ways on how to deal with this situation. And again, because it's a general reading, the situation might be different. The situation is the Empress and the Ten of Wands and the Devil. It's just kind of cycle. For some of you, it might be literal fertility, like looking at different options for conceiving or having a baby, right? Looking at different options to build up your financial and material abundance, because you've been stuck in some kind of, maybe some bad habits or bad patterns that weren't, all that wise in the past. It's about learning how to do things in a different and better way to achieve more success, rather than the way you were doing them previously. Yeah, we have the Fool again and the Six of Wands, which is a card of success. The Six of Wands is a card of success. So it's needing to do something in a completely different way so that you don't end up back where you started from again. And this is about stepping out of your comfort zone, challenging yourself again to do something in a different way or do a completely different thing. That's where you're going to find your success. Regardless of what the specific situation is, that's where you're going to find your success. The Fool and the Seven of Cups. Judgment, again, an opportunity, but it's an opportunity to, again, do a completely different thing, or just completely change your tactics, stepping out of your comfort zone and challenging yourself, kind of taking a leap of faith here. Justice and the Five of Cups. And maybe part of that is admitting to what you perhaps could have done different, or choices that you could have made better choices for in the past as well. It's kind of acknowledging that something that you've done, or the way that you've done it in the past, wasn't working. Empress and the Ten of Wands. The Devil again. The Two of Swords. And the Three of Pentacles. I really think you want to fix or try and resolve this situation in a way that's amenable to everyone involved. I think here with the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Coins, which are the same card twice, I think you're going to perhaps need some help. It may need a third party, like if it's medical issues or financial issues, you want to get an expert, right? If it's emotional stuff, you want to maybe look at a therapist that specializes in, couples or family or whatever the issue is. Getting a professional to help you kind of get out of this stuck place and help you see what the right way or the right decision is for you. Three of Coins, Judgment. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. Taking stock, taking inventory. What do you have to gain? What do you have to lose? How do you grow this? What do you do? The Empress again. Strength and Temperance. This is facing your doubts, your fears, your insecurities. Taking responsibility for the part that you've had to play in order to find balance, find equilibrium, a meeting in the middle. Particularly if this is about healing a relationship with someone else. All right, advice, guidance, feedback from Spirit. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Being willing and open to learning different skills, different techniques, different options, being willing to learn how to move forward in a better way, learning better communication skills, and researching and learning different ways of moving forward that'll lead to success. Because that's what's going to guarantee your long-term security and stability and expansion and a better future in this situation, whether it's healing a relationship, whether it's a health or medical issue, whether it's a financial or material issue. Seeking out the help of people who are experts or even professionals in how to do this, and being open and willing to be the student to kind of learn how to do this and to be guided as well. That's where you're going to have your success. Beautiful, clear reading. Okay, Taurus, those are your messages for the first half of September 2024. I hope that for those of you for whom this resonated, that the messages Spirit showed us were helpful, clarifying, or validating. Again, if it did hit home, if it really did kind of resonate and reverberate with you, or the reading style resonated with you, if you're interested in a personal reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else, please feel free to email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can see that contact information by clicking on the description of this video. I would be just delighted to hear from you and to work with you. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the next set of general readings. Until then, stay well, be happy. Hope to see you back here again soon, and I hope to hear from some of you as well. Take care. Bye-bye.